YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video on the channel, boys. We're gonna be doing the week 2 flawless run in this video. Again, I've tried to record this is my third attempt at this. Again, I'm not gonna upload that, but I do want to keep it real with you guys. You know, again, I don't go undefeated every time. That is a very unrealistic thing to do because there's so many different play styles to play. But again, I want to at least show you guys that, you know, what I'm showing you guys is going to work against most people. Again, you're going to run into some people that are better than you. Again, that is what's going to happen. It just is what it is. But again, appreciate all the support for the channel. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Enough of me yapping about that. Again, I'm not going to go over the offense specifically in the defense and like all my players and stuff. If you guys want to see that, check out the most recent upload that's going to be there. But I am going to refer you guys to this stage of the video. Again, Chiefs offense, Vikings defense. That is the playbooks that I'm in. And again, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. I believe we're under 20 subs away. So again, we are almost there, closing in on that 3,000 goal, man. Again, really appreciate all the support. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the flawless house runs. Flawless 9-0. Let's get it. All right, boys. So at least in this form of the house rules, right, I do like being on offense first. And the reason why I like being on offense first is going to be the fact that it does allow you the opportunity to chew clock. If you are up late in the game or in the fourth quarter, you can chew clock and be able to kind of make the game go by a lot faster. I don't know what this dude is doing. This is a very interesting alignment, but let's see what happens here. Good throw, Bo. Let's get it, John Ross. That should be 1 point. Again, I know the rules say, hey, like, you get a certain amount of points for, like, I think you get 1 point for 15-yard passes and 10 points for, or 1 point for 10 yards, I believe. Something like that. 10-yard runs, something along the lines of that. Don't be afraid to take your check downs. Again, my opponent right there, he just gave me the middle of the field, like, kind of wide open, but I'm gonna take my check down here, and we're gonna try to. I tried to make a man miss, but it's all good. That was worth the shot. I was worth trying that. Again, if you're just gonna sit in basic cover 4, then we'll just do this. But it also, again, if he's running the loop, it's gonna dumb it out because we are in play action. Again, play action is the way to, you know, dumb out the loop. Look at that. Ooh, that's a classic cover for a beater. That's a classic cover for a beater. So if you guys missed that, make sure to go back again. I don't want to break down absolutely everything because it's just impossible for me to do absolutely breaking down everything. But definitely look back at that route combo again. That is a very good way to beat cover 4. It puts your opponent's user at a conflict, and you just pick whatever he doesn't pick. Whatever your opponent doesn't pick that read. It's pretty much, I hate to make it sound that simple, but it quite literally is that simple. That looked like that should have been a I felt like he pretty much had that, but knockouts, again, that's just what happens when it comes to knockouts. So I don't think he's gonna have enough time to set this up. We're gonna throw that, get in there, Ibuka. Okay, no, we're on the 3 though, so that's totally fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna run that same play again. I do like the look he just gave us, so I'm gonna run that same exact play. He is in 6-1 here, so interesting choice. That's a beam right over the middle. Let's get it. Very quick read, looking over the middle. That was very good. Very good drive. Again, we did very good right there. I like that. We started on offense, and that's what it is. He has so many abilities. Oh my goodness. I'm running this. I like my odds right here. Goal line back. That is why you put goal line back on your running back. I love that ability. Just makes it a little bit easier to have some better blocking. So the difference in this run, we're going to put our flats on 20. We're going to put our hooks on 5. I put my flats on 20 just so it's less things for you guys to have to adjust. Again, auto flip off, base alignment, and then option defense. Let me pause it so I can do my subs here really quickly. But Yeah, another thing that I did not emphasize very well last video, make sure you guys put it on CB1 inside package. You're going to do that with the right stick, moving the right stick over until you get to that CB1 package. Again, that does allow you to be able to touch your D-line, make them crash inside if you want. But honestly, in this mode, I like putting my I like keeping my contains on the field, just because, again, your opponent does have the opportunity to get points if they do escape the pocket. I want him to escape the pocket down the middle rather than the outside. If he escapes to the outside, my are going to, you know, kind of work that. So this should not be a completion. If this is, I just don't know. Perfect. Again, same sort of defense. Again, I'm not changing much of anything at all on defense, if I'm being honest with you guys. Because again, I'm gonna stay in that defense until my opponent shows me that he can beat it. And again, I will show you guys how to, you know, attack, or not attack, but you know, try to mess with your opponent. Try to, like, okay, whatever that was. I just saw John Ross wide open. I don't know if he just ran commit or what, but I saw John Ross wide open, which is why I threw that. He was the most wide open that quickly, so I don't know what happened right there, but I'm not really sure. But back to what we were talking about, though. Yeah, I'm gonna run the same defense until my opponent shows me that they can actually, like, beat it. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty much, I don't want to say that simple, but I mean, quite literally is just that simple. Like, it truly is just that simple. Like, run. He can't fumble because I got trust, which is why I will run up the middle. Very, very easy to do that. Very easy. So we're gonna take this to the fourth. So again, at this stage in the game, I really could be trying to chew clock here and everything like that. You know, if you guys want to get out of games quicker, because I mean, I will say there definitely are times where people won't quit, because like even right here, this dude's not quitting necessarily. So but a lot of times people they won't quit, and I mean, that just is what it is. You could chew clock, you could do all those things, and you know, kind of have those things work for you, and you know, you can do that as well. So I'm gonna run this to the outside, Devontae Smith. So yeah, if we ever do get the ball back, I'm gonna go and chew clock. He might just go ahead and quit out of here, because again, it's pretty much out of reach in my opinion. That's the end of game one. I mean, hopefully that was pretty basic, pretty easy. Again, first game, warm-up game, getting into it. And I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next game, game number 2. All right, boys, game number 2. I don't feel like I did a good job of explaining defensively why we did put the zone drops on, so I'll kind of talk about this while we're on offense here. The reason why I put the zone drops on is because, again, the rules are 15-yard passes. So if I put them on 20, they're gonna, most of the time, people are not gonna want to try to take their checkdowns. It's just like the last event where people probably are gonna be less likely to try to take their checkdowns. They're gonna want to try to push the ball down the field to try to get points. Also, we only have a limited amount of plays and everything like that. So, you know, it just kind of, in my opinion, makes sense to kind of have your players play back so you can come down and make a tackle. Again, a lot of times people won't they won't take their check down. So I mean, that's, if you know that about most people and you kind of play into that, it makes defense a lot easier. And then also, we don't have to do the cloud flats anymore. I kind of realized doing cloud flats might just have been a little too extra, so I do apologize about that. So just put the zone drops on 20. I mean, our defense is basically the same, if I'm being honest with you. The defense is basically the same. It's not much more than that. It's pretty much the same defense that I've been running in all the event videos. Again, I'm not changing too much. I'm just really not, because a lot of the times when you're playing this game, you don't have to do that, at least when it comes to house rules. Ranked and all those other modes is a little bit different, but I feel like house rules with no ELO and all that, it definitely just makes it easier to not have to not worry about it, but you don't have to think as much on defense. Again, if your opponent starts showing you that he's beating the covers that you're putting out there, then you'll have to make the adjustment. But again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If people are struggling to, you know, push the ball down the field on you, or like even just complete passes sometimes, Why would you change your defense? And that's why I always get confused why when people talk about like, oh, you're cheesing because you're running the same play. If my opponent's not stopping it, I'm gonna keep running it. Why would you, like, genuinely, why would you not keep running it if interesting. I don't know why that he got bumped. So I see why it happened, but yeah, if your opponent isn't adjusting, why would you not keep running the same thing? If he isn't gonna adjust, why would I adjust? You feel me? That doesn't make sense, right? Oh my goodness, he almost got to that. That is actually crazy. Wow. 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 He almost got to that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right there, nice and easy to the tight end. Since he wants to hug the line like that, I mean, hey, that's what you do. It's pretty much that simple. So out of this playbook, we have this jet touch pass. I found a lot of success with this. I'm actually going to check to something else here because probably actually he just brought him inside. I like our chances here. I'm going to take it because he just brought him into the box. So I'm actually going to take our chances here. Very simple, very easy. I do like having that as the option in the playbook. So if you guys have that as an option in your playbook, definitely do that. So again, we're gonna put our flats on 20. Again, just one less adjustment. You don't have to shade up then or shade down then shade up. You essentially just shade up. Like, I mean, it's just basically like that simple. Like, so it looks like he's calling bunch tight end. Okay, so we probably might have to get out of our normal defense. If he calls this whip plays, this whips play, that's what I'm trying to say, whips. If he calls the play whips, we see two whip routes. Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of it. Or he might actually try to, run some of these stretch runs as well. So I'm just gonna call our base defense. I'm not gonna do anything extra. I am gonna slant outside in the event that he does call an outside zone here. No, he just ran a basically pick. Oh my goodness, that should have been a pick. He only put 2 routes on the field. I'm not really sure, or 3 routes on the field. Interesting choice. So it's okay. We are good. Again, I'm gonna leave my contains on the field this time. I don't want him escaping the pocket unless it is up the middle of the field. So that is pretty much it. He had 2 underneath routes wide open, and that's why I'm telling y'all, a perfect example. When you're on offense, take your checkdowns. But if your opponent's not taking your checkdowns, why would you change your zone drops? You feel me? Because he's looking down the field. His reads are all down the field, and he's not progressing off them fast enough before my players get to the quarterback. So, I mean, why would I not? You know what I mean? Why would I not? Why is that not a pick? I don't know either, but hey, so be it, I guess. So be it, I guess. Again, same sort of defense. Again, inside quarter, if you're curious, double tap wire triangle and then pick your basically pick the what's it called? Pick the icon of the safety and then right on the right stick. It's basically that simple. Good read by him. Right there, good read by him. I'm not gonna discount that. That was a good read by him. He has 5th and goal, though. He's got to push the ball down the field. So this is kind of playing into our hands here where I'm saying, like, I have my zones back pretty far. Pretty much is playing into our hands. As long as we just don't let him get big chunk plays here, we should be fine. And I literally just gave him a big chunk play. So, I mean, hey, good play call by him. Good play call by him. So I'm gonna put my player on the left in a vert hook. Hopefully that guards the running back. I actually don't know if it is. I'm assuming it's going to guard the running back here to where I can see. Again, it just comes down to, oh my goodness, I didn't know he was right there. It just comes down to adjusting to your opponent. He threw that and then I just took it away. So at this stage, right, I do think it would bode us well to chew clock. I actually truly do think it would bode us very well to chew clock. I need to get better at doing something like this of chewing clock. So we're gonna actually come out here and do this. We're gonna come out here and chew clock. And especially on top of that, if you get 10-yard runs, you also get more points, which then makes it harder for your opponent to come back as well. So it's almost like it's not almost, it is a win-win situation. You're taking points off, you're getting points and then also taking time off the clock, making it a lot harder for your opponent to essentially come back as well. So that's what I like to do. I mean, again, call it scummy, but I mean, it's how you should play the game. It's just being smart and not like putting yourself necessarily like at risk. So I do think it does make sense to kind of chew clock here, not put the ball in harm's way, and hey, do it right. You feel me? Do it right for sure. I think he has an outside, no outsiders. Again, double team that to make that a lot easier. They got off the ball so quickly right there. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is very crazy. So I'm actually going to call another run play. I'm going to. I know he has an outside, no outsiders on that right side. Again, we're going to double team him. And let's get it. I mean, he's playing good defense. You know, they're playing the run. I don't think he's run committing, but I also don't think they are necessarily preparing for it. Preparing for the pass, I should say. We're going to take this to the 2. Again, we are up 9 points. As long as we don't put the ball in harm's way, we pretty much got this one in the bag. I'm actually going to pass the ball here just to hopefully keep the clock moving and everything like that. Hopefully we can get something popping here. Let me make sure that I am picking this blitz up. He doesn't blitz. Why did he not blitz? That's a great question. I don't really know. I don't know the answer for that, fellas. I truly don't. I don't. I truly don't. I don't know why he wouldn't blitz right there, but very intriguing. He's just been calling cover 4. Again, let's just not put the ball at risk. I am going to take off with Mr. Bo Nix. That is easily a 10+ yard run. And again, we got points. We're moving the clock. The clock is still moving. He's going to call a timeout. That's totally fine. I'm actually going to run the ball again because this is going to allow us to take more time off the clock. And that's pretty much the goal here. It's allowing us to take times off the clock. And he has an inside stuff in the middle. We're going to double team that defensive tackle so that we do get good blocking. Aston Genty just fumbled. That was probably the one thing we didn't want to happen. All right. All right. That's what we're on. Okay. So again, just kind of playing into the opponent's hand right here. He just threw a pick. Game's over. Game is over. It is now over. He just fumbled the bag. He had an opportunity to potentially come back. He just snapped through a vertical. He snapped through verticals and threw it to the outside receiver. That's a choice for sure, but hey, that's game over. Again, it puts, y'all saw it. He had a lot less time, so he felt probably more nervous to have to push the ball down the field. That's pretty much why we did that. Even though we didn't necessarily score, again, I was not anticipating Genty to fumble, but he might have had avalanche too. That might have been what happened too, because a lot of times your players don't really get tired. But on to game number 3, let's get it. All right, game number 3, boys. I do like starting on the offense. So I do think you guys should be trying to change your settings to try to get ball first. Again, I don't know if that actually affects it in this sort of mode here, but something that plays. That's something that I would, like to see. I thought that was match. It was, yeah. It was. Yeah, we're calling. I'm calling it the match beater again. Match beater is pretty simple. Going to the tight end out of the motion wide hitch play, and then you streak your wide receiver. So I think he's gonna call match again. If I had to take a guess, he's probably going to call it again. He didn't, and I'm not gonna lie. We probably could have threw that outside. We ran cover 2. We probably could have threw that outside, that that sort of fade route. I'm going to call it again. Because I do feel like he's probably calling cover 2 again. I am going to call that again. I'm being honest with you guys. Thank goodness that wasn't a pick. That was a stupid read. Cover 3 cloud. That was a very stupid read. Honestly, I thought it was cover 9. That's why I threw that. I thought it was cover 9. All right, I've been wasting some plays right here. Let's get back to the bread and butter. I have a habit of doing that sometimes where I will call plays that obviously are not going to work and expect them to work. And obviously it's not going to work. So, hey, Loveland. I like that. It was wide open. Cover 3 cloud. It was wide open. Hey, we will take it. So we've got essentially 3 shots at the end zone. We don't necessarily have to take our shot here, but I do think we probably want to get a little closer here. So I am probably going to get a little more aggressive on the play calling. Him backing his players up is definitely a choice. It definitely is a choice, to say the least. It definitely, again, is a choice. I don't necessarily hate it, but at the same time, I also think he's basically just conceding the underneath. He's making me pick my my checkdowns, and I mean, that's fine. I will do that because then, as you guys see, we're just moving the ball down the field, and it's pretty much that simple. And I hate to say it like it's that simple, but it truly is just that simple. Get in there, Colson. Get in there. Oh, you got to fight for me. You got to fight for me right there. You got to fight for me. You got to fight for me. You got to fight for me there. So I am going to motion from this corn dog toss to the RPOY re-Y flat. I ain't going to share all the secrets when it comes to this, but there is a reason why I do this. It just changes it allows this play to get open easier. If he doesn't adjust or anything like that, it does allow it to be easier. So we'll take it. That was kind of, I didn't want to throw it, but I was just like, I mean, we had to because the run was about to be, in my opinion, box. So it did work, and it did kind of help us right there. But it does change something about those plays. Just makes it a little bit easier to open up. So this is why I like to do that. He's got to know outsiders. Again, we're going to double team him to avoid that. I'm going to motion snap this guy. And we double teamed him and he still got through. Why did the double team not do anything? Maybe the motion kind of messed it up, but it is what it is. Again, auto flip defensive play off, auto lineman on base, option defense on conservative, flats on 20, and hooks on 5. I also have to do my subs, and then also make sure you guys do the CB1 inside package out of 3-3 odd. Actually, I think I did my subs already. Yeah, I definitely did my subs already. I'm tripping. Yeah, this is the defense. Again, not much changed. Not much has changed since the last video. Truly, the only thing we're doing different is just shading down instead of shading up. I mean, you can shade up and do the cloud flats if you want. You know, if you've gotten more. Oh, I wish Pat Pete got the avalanche because I've got avalanche on him. And that could have, unless he has tank. I don't know if he has tank, but avalanche could have forced a fumble right there. But good juke by him. You know what I'm saying? Good juke by him. This looks like Tripp's tight end flex. It probably is. Okay, he's flipping his play. Let me back this guy up here. I still like this defense against this. I like this defense. He's running empty. He just ran a cute. Just run a QB draw. Fellas, I would say, again, maybe he knows something I don't. I would not run that in this mode, personally. I would not run QB draw. Actually, I wouldn't run QB draw in general in this game, but again, maybe he knows something I don't. You feel me? Maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe I need to learn something from him, but I can definitely say specifically in this mode, do not run that. Do not run that. Yeah, he got more yards right there. I'll give him that, but I didn't think he was going to call it twice in a row. I'll say that much. I can definitely tell you that much. I did not think he was going to run that twice in a row. Definitely a choice. Is he going to snap it? Nope. Because Jalen Hurts' hot routes are garbage. That's why I don't like that card. I don't like Jalen Hurts cards. I don't like Lamar Jackson cards. I don't really like Patrick Mahomes cards either. I think Joe Burrow has bad hot routes too. I just don't like it. They take too long. I get it for the realism and all that, but from a standpoint of playing the game, I don't want to sit there and watch him scratch his butt and, you know, snap the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why I don't really run those cards, why I don't really like them very much. That is what people mean. That is literally a physical representation of what it means. He's running quads. So I'm going to switch stick to the left to bring people over to the middle to help. I'm going to bring that flat defender because, again, most of what he's attacking is probably going to be on this right side. What is he doing? What is he doing? Like, genuinely, what is he? What is that? Again, maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe y'all know something I don't. Please tell me if, like, do I need to be running QB draw? Like, is that the move? Let me know. Yeah, let me know. Is running QB draw the move? Let me know. That's fine. He got a play. He got a point right there. That's cool. That's cool. He ran verts. That's fine. You got to get in the end zone though. Got to get in the end zone though. You've got to get in the end zone though. So I actually am kind of not worried, but like I'm gonna watch to see for QB draw. It could possibly be a QB draw. Knowing his play calling and what he's been doing is nope. It's not a QB draw. And he just ran like 4 curls in a corner route. All right. That is a very... Oh, no. I don't have the answer, boys. I don't know. I don't know. The play, that being the play call on 7th down, I don't know, boys. If I'm being honest with y'all, I just don't know. Let's go ahead and chew clock and let's get out of here, man. That's just how I'm feeling about it. Yeah, hopefully I think he realizes the game is basically over at this point. That is it. On to game number, I think that was game 3, right? I think on to game number 4. I believe it's game 4. I was indeed correct. It is game 4. We are on to game number 4. Already 30 minutes. This video is probably going to be longer than the last one. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you guys watch this one through and it's longer than the last one, with the amount of people that watched the last one, y'all are insane. In a good way. Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying, like, y'all are insane. Like, the support that you guys show these videos is absolutely crazy. So at this stage, I'm really not going to be explaining too much because, again, I've already explained a ton now, like how to set this defense up. We're basically just going to finish out the rest of this run. If something does come up, I will explain it, but I'm not saying, can necessarily go on autopilot or anything like that. But yeah, explaining the same thing 9 times in a row, kind of crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So if you guys don't already get the point after game 3 of what I'm doing, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is probably why sale. It absolutely was. Everybody loves running that Y sale setup. Again, that's why I manned up my the running back. It's probably going to be Y sale again. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be Y sale again. Except for he ran something over the mid. Please make a tackle. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that was almost really bad. So yeah, I don't think he's sending his running back out on a route. So I'm going to put him in a mid read. Okay, this dude, he knows what he's doing. I definitely will say that. I mean, well, he's just calling Y sale and kind of. Good tackle. Let's go. I switched it because I saw that open. Yep. That's why I like doing that, because you can just come down and to make a tackle. It's pretty much, that simple. So thank you very much. He just threw it exactly to my switch stick because, again, he just ran the same variation of the same play 4 or 5 times in a row. You got to just know your opponent and his tendencies. He pretty much showed me his tendency right there. He loves calling that play. He loves that corner route. I mean, it's pretty much that simple. He just he did that, and hey, take advantage of it. You feel me? All right, boys. So he's doing the ram to guard from the right side. Let's get it, Bo. I got my 1 point, so it's a 0-0 game now. That was Palms. I think I feel like he turned the match off, but let's see. Because I don't feel like anybody ran with anybody necessarily right there. So let's just see, right? Let's see what happens. If we call this match beater and kind of see what happens. Oh, never mind. It basically was a match beater. He switched stick. Hey. I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. Beam, beam, beam. Yeah, very good route combo. If you guys want to see that route combo, definitely rewind that, check that out. That's a good red zone route combo. Very good red zone route combo. So again, same sort of thing on defense. Come out tight Y off. I don't think he will. If he goes back to that double formation, maybe he will. But we'll see. I thought I was gonna be able to have enough, like, come back down and get that. It's all right though. I highly doubt we kind of let that happen again. So let me move these guys out further. I do kind of prefer that sort of alignment right there. Knockout. Let's go. Cause he dove. That's tough. Cause he dove. That's tough. He's come out and doubles flex wide close. Chat, do y'all think it's gonna be YSL again? Probably, right? Probably. If I had to guess, it probably is going to be YSL again. Okay, I'm thinking my mid read is gonna guard that. He literally just didn't guard anything at all. Okay. Felt you, then I'm gonna man you up right there so that you don't, you know what I'm saying? You actually guard what you're supposed to guard, because that loop blitz. It's actually astonishing to me too, like how many people actually don't know how to guard or like pick up the loop blitz. It's really not that hard. Like if you just call a play action play, it pretty much dumbs out the, like, oh my goodness, Brian Urlacher. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I thought he was gonna complete that. I'm not gonna lie, I would have threw that too, bruh. I take over Tay. I would have threw that too, gang. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. I would have threw that too. That was a spectacular play by Brian Urlacher. Okay, boys, game number 5. Let's get it. We are starting out on offense. I'm not gonna change my ball carrier. I'm so used to changing my ball carrier. That's just been a habit of mine throughout the year of like putting on and like putting it on conservative, but I think at this stage, we actually probably can like run balance like with confidence now, in my opinion. I think we can. I think we are at that point now. We're going to run here. Mr. Bo, he's not going to try to strip the ball loose. Let's get it. Cover 3. Cover 3. I figured it was cover 3. Just wanted to verify though. Just wanted to verify. So let's see. Is he gonna come out in the cover 3 again? Yes. No way, he underthrew it. Because if he doesn't underthrow that, that's a cover 3 beater. He underthrew it. That's so tough. That's so tough. That's on me though. I drifted back too far. I didn't step up. That's on me. Can't be mad at nobody but myself on that one. Yeah, that's on me. That is on me. Doubles Y off nasty. Interesting. Okay, again, Let me do my subs here really quickly, boys. Let me do subs. Let me pause the game too, because again, I'm gotta make sure I get it. He's running Mahomes. More power to you with those hot routes, my brother, because them hot routes is crazy. Them hot routes are crazy. To say the least, those hot routes are crazy. Those hot routes are indeed crazy. So just I guarded that too far. We would have had all that bagged. I came down too far. That's on me. Gave him a point too. That's on me. That is on me. Oh my goodness. Woo, that was lucky because I was trying to switch stick and it didn't let me. It eventually did, but for some reason it didn't let me right. That was kind of weird, but hey, we'll take it. It worked. It worked. I mean, it worked. It did work. So let's see. Pick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at Barno, man. Even with on the contains, bro, they sometimes get to the quarterback. That's just crazy. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Get to the pick. Oh my goodness. We've got that's 2 in a row. Oh, and that one actually hit his hands. I clicked on and everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna send the same defense. He's not showing me he can beat it right now. So I'm pretty confident running the same thing and he's not gonna beat it. So I love when people go into empty. Honestly, like at least when I'm running the loops, I do tend to like it. You know, obviously there's definitely people out there. I know, like, for example, I know Steve, for example. I know he fumble. Yes. Pick it up. Thank you. The fact that the person that forced the fumble had to pick the ball up because other professional football players can't pick it up is crazy. That's crazy. But I will take the what's it called? I will gladly take the fact that we got that going. We'll gladly. You feel me? I'm not mad at that at all. I will gladly take that. I'm actually gonna motion him out. All right. Let's get it. Oh, we're gonna run again. Thank you very much. Yup. I got trust. He can't fumble, so I can just run around and just do what I want. That's very interesting. But he's starting to use it. He's using his D line. Why? He's in 3-4. Is he gonna send the hot dogs? This should be a touchdown if he can. Oh, let's get in there. What? That's on the one. Oh, I thought he got in. Oh my goodness. I thought he got in. I'm actually going to call this. A lot of people have called this against me. I want to see if it actually works. A lot of people have called this against me. So let's see. Oh, it was a rollout. Yeah, nah, that was a. It's definitely not what I wanted. I did not want him to roll out right there. Not at all, actually. I did not want him to roll out right there at all. At all. I do like this shorter side of the field, though. Motioning him over. Ooh, let's get it. Yeah, and that's why I like playing on balance in this mode, because again, you can just make one person miss and it gets you in the touchdown. And that's game number 5 right there. Let's get it. All right, boys, game 6. We're starting on defense. I mean, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. He's coming out in a single back deuce close. In this mode, very interesting. He's probably going to try to run the ball just off of, just assumption. Pure assumption, right? It's just pure assumption. I don't think they just called the right defense that I wanted at all, but this is fine, I guess. Because it worked. They just called 3-4. I definitely, yeah, see, 3-4. I knew it. I don't know why they just did that. That was interesting. Let's crash them to the outside, because look, he's gonna try to get to the I'm gonna contain actually here. Yep, knock it out. Let's get it, man. With the 20-yard flats, I just love it's like perfect for this mode. The 20-yard flats, I feel like, are the like sweet spot. That's why I call it that. That's why I like it. Pick! It literally hit Chris Jones in the face mask, and he didn't even react after I clicked on. That's tough. That's tough right there. That is tough. All right, inside the quarter, the safety, shade down, and then we just leave our we're gonna leave our contains on the field. Because again, if I want him to run the ball, I want him to run up the middle. Keep saying that all throughout this video. I will keep saying it. I will literally keep saying it. Hey, I love it. You know what I'm saying? You like it, I love it. You like it, I love it. He must have saw something. I don't know why he ran hurry up. I guess he might have saw something. I don't know. Make him go to the outside. Again, the way I'm making my formation kind of stretch like that is, my goodness, Chris Jones and Zach Thomas was on him. You can just do the setup for show blitz again. If you press Y or triangle and then right bumper, it will then kind of like readjust your formation to show blitz and then also adjust to the new sort of alignment. So see, I'm just doing that right there. That's how I get him to stretch out like that. It's pretty much that simple. Thank you very much. We will take that pick gladly. Oh my goodness, his running back is so fast. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm saying that is crazy. All right, I mean, he gave us a short field here, so not necessarily saying it's game over, but we should be able to score here. And I'm not gonna say necessarily easily, but I think we should score here. Okay, maybe not on that play. That was good defense. I probably could have threw that post that ran over, that like skinny post that went over the middle. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It is cool on that. I'm cool. Bo. Great job. Great job. So now we're going to go to the dagger whip. I love this play called in the red zone. Most people don't know how to guard it. There definitely are people I've played against that do know how to guard it. So I'm not going to say it's just like an unguardable play. But again, it gets in that whip route, the return. And that's not a return route, but the zig, the whip route, whatever you want to call it. It gets in that nice soft spot in the zone, and it gets open a lot. It does get open a lot. I will tell you that much. It does get open a lot. It really does. It gets open a lot. So he's probably going to try to guard it here. We do have something coming over on the backside. So, oh, he doesn't. Okay. Well, thank you. he let me have it again. Thank you very much, King 222789. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that, my brother. Again, my opponent, I keep saying in this video, and I'm going to keep continuing to say it, he has not shown me anything to make me change my defense. Would you change your defense? No. So why would you? You feel me? Why would you? Why would you? Why does it say he has 12 first downs? That kind of be glitching sometimes. I don't know. That kind of be glitching sometimes. I don't know. Play action again. Yep. Knock it out, Brian Urlacher. Again, if he wants to take that flat route over there on the left, he can take that every time. I will give him that every time. I want y'all to know that. Like, we're gonna give you that flat route of the field right there, because you got to get down the field. So I'm gonna guard that back up. Wow, we have our zone drops, boys. He clearly does not want to take his flat, because I mean, it's been open every single time. He took it the first time, but a lot of times people are not going to have the discipline to want to throw it again. He's got this bunch to the outside. I'm going to bring my outside linebacker out over there. In the event that he does try to throw like a RPO or something of the sorts, that should be a pick. Thank you very much, Mr. Devin White. That is why you put a zone defender out there on the outside. So, boys, I mean, that's pretty much the wrap of this game. I'm not going to hold you guys here very longer. Again, we are getting later in the video. I'm going to 2 clock, and we'll get y'all to the next game, boys. Okay, boys, game number 7. Let's get into it, man. We are in the home stretch of this video, man. Again, this is going to be a lot longer than the last one. I definitely can tell for sure. We definitely have not been getting quits as quickly. This dude is running bunch strong nasty, so it is possible that he might be running double pass. This is one of the formations you guys probably want to be careful with. Let's just call this. I don't know if I like this, actually. Hey, it worked. Ooh, thank goodness, because that wasn't even the defense. That was like 3-4 odd and all that. Thank goodness that didn't work. Let me actually go into 3-3 odd, and then because I have a feeling he might run this double pass. So I'm going to pass commit RB and up on the right stick. And then I'm also going to shade over the top, which is Y, and up on the right stick. That's what I'm going to do. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do, if you ask me. And I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you, Mr. Julius Brents, for that pick. Get to the sideline and let's go score 6, my boy. Let's go score 6, my boy. They finally gave me Julius Brents. He been showing out. I ain't gonna lie. He been showing out, boys. He definitely been showing out here. He just gave me free points right there. I will take that. He's already got the game. We're at a good point. We're at a good point right here for sure. Good, good user. Good user right there for sure. So maybe he doesn't call the. Okay, he may not be calling double pass. We might be in the clear, boys. Woo! Thank goodness, because I was not trying to have to sit here and try to guard that for the next 10 to 15 minutes. That was gonna be boring. Oh my goodness! Literally, there was 3 people in the backfield. They all got to him. That's insane. Insane. He's come out in this normal wild close. Probably is gonna be YSL if I had to guess. Oh, it wasn't. Yo, no way, Dion. No way you just get Dion, bro. 99 speed, 99 excel. Giving that up. Crazy. Crazy times. Nope. See, that's why you put the contains on the field, because again, he's got to run up the middle, and it's gonna be hard to do that. That's why I have the contains out there, just in case. Somebody get him, please. Y'all better not let him. The fact that he got points off of that is crazy to me. The fact that he got points off of that is insane to me. He scored. Oh my God. That's so tough. That's tough. He threw a pick on the very first play. And I mean, that was a pretty good drive by him. Credit to him. I will say that. Credit to him. Good drive by him. Credit to him. So if we're in the red zone right here, I'm going to change my flats. I'm just going to put them on normal. I'm not going to really worry about that. But man, these guys up. Oh my God, he threw it at my face. I didn't think he was going to throw that. Wow, that's just, to say the least, wow. Just to say the least, wow. That's all I'm going to say about that as well. This is probably cover 3. Yep, confirmed. It is indeed cover 3. Let's get out of there. Excuse me. See, most of the time people don't go for the strip. That's why I'm not like necessarily worried about it. Oh, it was cover 1. Interesting. He's not pressing either, so interesting. Interesting. We had the, what was that? What coverage was that? Still cover 1? I don't think that was cover 1. That did not look like cover 1 because he had somebody on the deep on the right side. So I don't think that was cover 1. If I had to take a guess, I don't think that was cover 1. Oh, I had it. I had the post. That was about to be a touchdown. Oh, that was about to be a touchdown. I literally had it. Oh my goodness, I had it. I actually had it. Actually had it. All good. Actually had it, bro. All good. I had B over the middle. I'm just being stupid right now. Just being dumb. Just being dumb. Just being dumb. Just being dumb. Hit it in. Oh, we gotta get up the field, John Ross. We gotta get up there. Oh, we gotta get up there. Gotta get up there. I'm snapping this. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't have enough time to get it off. I didn't have enough time. We got to score here because I feel like he's not going to try to give me the ball back. He did put a good drive together, so I would rather, not lose on game 7. That would be, nice. But let's see if we can cook something up here. I think we can. I personally think that we can. We're on the 28, so this is gonna be a tough one, but y'all would think what I'm thinking. I think we do like a speed out or something here, and then we. Oh, is he pressing him? Nah, don't tell me you pressing him. In the event that he's not, I'm gonna put a backside dig on there. But I think he is pressing him, so I'm gonna throw this up. And that right there, boys, is why you get rack 'em up. Because you get instant press man wins just like that. Just like that. I saw the matchup and knew it. Off the rip. I knew it. Bro. I literally knew it. All right, so we pretty much can't. We got to get stingy here. We pretty much can't give anything of that up. We can't give up what we're giving up the last drive. So see what we can do here. Let's see. Beam. And he held on to it. Let's go. That's perfect. All right. Let's get it right here, boys. He actually did a good job the last drive. So I'll give him credit. Again, I'll give him credit where credit is due. But just can't let him get in the end zone. Again, I had contained, so I don't know how Josh Allen was just running around like a chicken with his head cut off, especially because a lot of my pass rushers have like 98, 99 speed. 2 of them, half of my pass rushers literally have 99 speed, and he was outrunning them. Don't really know how that was possible, but hey, I'm not here to try to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really here to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really sure. Is he gonna pick a play or? Again, there was no edits. I did not, trust me, because y'all gonna be like, oh, he messaged him. No, I did not. I could assure you of that. There was no cuts in this video or anything. I don't. That was all him. You feel me? That was all him. I don't really know what the reasoning for that was, but I will take it. We're on what, game 8 now? Let's get it. 2 more to go. All right, game number 8. We're playing a Jets fan. I wonder who the Jets are gonna sign. I know they've been talking about trying to sign people. They were interested in like Justin Fields and like I don't know what they're gonna do as far as quarterback. Are they gonna draft like somebody like Jackson Dart? Are they gonna move up in the draft? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Who knows? What are they gonna do? I don't know. But yeah, we've got our defense already set up. Is he here? Yeah, he is. I form close. He's probably gonna run the ball, but if he's trying to pass out of this formation, definitely an interesting choice to say the least. We'll take it. We'll take that switch stick as well. Again, I knew I was out of position, so I switched stick towards the help, and it worked. And you guys probably, a lot of y'all probably are struggling with that. Again, I struggle with it too. I definitely don't want to say, again, I'm not the perfect Madden player, but definitely gotta see that. Gotta pick up on that and just know that. Good. I don't even think I actually really hit him, but we will take that fluky tackle. I'll take it. I will definitely take that for sure. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on. Game number 8. Munch tight end. We got to be careful. Got to be careful here. If he tries to run it, that's just interesting, but let's see. Just be careful. Watch the outside. He's probably going to, let's just, show blitz again to do that. Y or triangle and then right bumper or R1 on PlayStation. So, yep, that's fine. We'll take that. 5th and goal again. He's got a long way to go. Got a long way to go. I might even turn the flats up to 30 because that's how far he's got to go. That's how far he's got to go. I honestly am gonna turn the flats up to 30. I'm gonna keep my yellows or the vert hooks and everything on 5, but like, yep. Gladly will take that because again, he's only looking down the field. He's not looking to take his check downs just because he feels like he has to, which to a degree is valid. He feels like he has to push the ball down the field. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. But he hasn't even attempted to really throw a check down this entire game. So like, Dion, don't you I'm about to say, Dion, you almost gave that up again, brother. I was about to you was about to be on the chopping block, gang. There's a Jalen Ramsey out there that gives the rest of my cornerbacks +1 speed. You can get up out of here, Dion. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. You've been you better be real careful, Dion. That's all I'm gonna say. You better be real careful because you keep almost giving up touchdowns and even giving up touchdowns. He definitely gave up a touchdown in this video just getting beat vertically, and he has 99 speed and 99 excel. What kind of sense does that make? Chat, y'all think he's sending the dogs here? I think it is very possible that he sends the dogs here. And I'm absolutely correct. Oh, thank goodness that wasn't a pick. I had to throw something because he just sent the dog. So, okay, you want to do that? That's fine. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go into Trey Y flex. Yeah, that's cool. I wish Trey Y flex had, obviously I can just flex my tight end. Like, he's flexed out right now, but I can just bring him, bro. Motion in. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do this. This. All right, we should be good. I didn't get the playoff. That's tough. That's tough. That is indeed tough. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna put the running back on a wheel. We're gonna bring our tight end in, and then again, these overload types of blitzes, I don't know if he's gonna send it here, but just block your tight end, and then ID the Michael, the other outside linebacker or DN, and it should work out for you pretty well, and that did not work out well for me at all. I don't really know why that didn't work, but that did not work out for me whatsoever. So definitely interesting that did not work, but hey, whatever, I guess, right? Whatever, I guess, right? Okay, he doesn't have this anymore, so we can actually come out here. Let me reset this play. I don't think he's gonna loop me. It's possible, but I'm gonna send him out on a route just in case. I wanted Devontae Smith to go up, but I couldn't playmaker him up, so that's on me. He's in cover for a drop, so okay. I got something for that. Don't worry, I got something for that. I definitely got something for that. Definitely have something for that. All right, let's get it. Yo, they just bumped my receiver. That's not no pass interference. No pass interference at all. None. No pass interference, bro. Well, he's in man coverage, so I see it's covered too. So let me just flip this play here really quickly. I like the verticals call here. I like this. I like the fact that we have Devontae Smith on a streak. I like our chances here. No. We've got to catch that. We've got to catch that. I felt like that. I mean, that play usually beats cover 2 man. Like it genuinely does. Usually it does. But right there it didn't for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but he might have just shaded over the top, honestly. So we'll take the points. It is 7th and goal. Like, we're gonna have to probably go down here and try to do something, but I think it is possible. I think we can score it here. I do think we can. I think it is possible. Come back and get it. That's a laser. That's a laser. Oh my God, that's a laser. The speed out, that's a laser, yo. Oh my goodness. Yo, what a click on too. Wow. Oh my goodness. I cracked myself up, man. Oh, we're going up the middle. Oh, I tried to, at a certain point, I definitely just wasn't even like looking to throw at that point. I wanted to go up the middle. That's on me though. All right, let's come out here again. He hasn't shown me anything to like get out of this coverage or anything like that. I'm going to put my flats back to 20 because again, we are starting first out. So I'm not going to, overdo it with the zone drops. But if we start, give me that. Almost, that was almost an avalanche fumble right there. I could feel that. I don't know if it's James Cook has tank or not, but I feel like that was just waiting to be a fumble, in my opinion. That was just waiting to be a fumble. Oh my goodness, Devin White. Look at Devin White. You better score this. No way you got it. So tough. But I mean, we're basically on the 1 yard line. There's no reason to put the ball in the air at this point in the game. To just keep it a buck with y'all. There's no reason. There's literally no reason. We're going to put on shoe clock. There is no reason for us to put the ball in the air the rest of the game. And I do mean that this time. I know before, like in some of the videos, I be saying it, but like I genuinely mean that in this, like there is no reason for me to put the ball in the air right now. doesn't have outside stuff at all. I'm just gonna, I would motion somebody over. I'm just gonna take this to the outside. Oh, wow. DeMarcus Ware just shedded that block. So crazy. My right tackle just got absolutely annihilated. Literally absolutely annihilated. You hate to see that. You definitely hate to see that. I do want to stay away from this Brian Urlacher though. Oh yes, perfect. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. That was perfect. Good run stick right there, my boys. All right, one more stop and we should be able to move on to game 9, boys. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I do want to give my opponent the respect that he deserves. I'm not gonna necessarily say this game is over yet. I'm not gonna say that, but if he doesn't move, let's do it like this. If he doesn't move the ball, like if he doesn't gain some substantial yards before the 2-minute warning, we'll just go on the game 9. I don't want to waste you guys' time, all that, but again, I do think, you know, it is possible. It's still in the realm of possibilities that he could possibly. No, it's really not, honestly. I'm tripping, to be honest. It's really not in the realm of possibilities for him to come back. He just got yards, though, so let's just see. And I have contains. Daniil Hunter has well, Jalen Hurts has 99 speed, so I guess that makes sense from that standpoint why he would outrun him, but I have contains. I would think my contains would play that a little better, though. Like contain the quarterback, keep him in the pocket, and if he escapes, shed and go. You know what I mean? Dion. All right, that's it. All right, that's it. We're gonna go to game. What's it called? Oh my goodness. Oh, I should have took a better angle. All right, but boys, let's go ahead and get to game 9. I'm not gonna waste any more time with that. All right, so that dude did quit like pretty much right after I stopped recording, but nonetheless, game number 9, boys. Let's get it. We are starting out on defense. Yeah, let's just do it one more time. Flats on 20, hooks on 5. We're gonna go out here to 3-3 odd and put out our CB1 inside package. Let's do our subs. And we will do our usual defense. Pistol tight wild flex. Actually, I think this is potentially the double pass formation. So I'm actually going to come out in cover 2 man. That is perfect. So I'm going to pass commit and I'm going to shade over the top. See, I told y'all, I knew it. That's fine. You can literally do this all you want, my brother, but I am not about to sit here and watch you do this double pass foolishness. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, that's fine. I'm not watching you do this double pass though. That's fine. Tackle him. That's fine. He probably got a point right there. That's fine, but I mean that's cool. You feel me? Yep. Hey. Yeah, and sometimes you see why people run double pass. I'm not saying this is necessarily this guy, but you definitely see why they tend to run the double pass. You know what I mean? Like, on a while close. Wonder what this could be. Probably is gonna be YSL. So let's just make sure we've got our, gonna man him up. We're good. Pick. Oh, that was the one. Oh my goodness, that was the one. It's a tight wild flex. Y'all see it. Y'all know what's coming. Shade, pass commit, shade over the top. Y'all know what's coming. That's fine. You can have that. That's cool. You got 3 points. That's cool. Can you get in the end zone? Let's see. Can he get in the end zone? I mean, I'm genuinely asking. I'm not even like saying that to like be like sound like sound mean. Like, can he get in the end zone? Let's see. I want to see if he cooks something up here. He indeed did not cook. He's literally just running around in a circle. Thank you. He indeed did not cook. He indeed did not cook. All right, let's get it on offense now. So it looks like he's trying to ram the guard. That is totally fine. We'll shift our line to the right. ID the mic that way. And that's pretty much it. Take it, John Ross. We got a point back. So, I mean, hey, so now we're only down 2. We will take that. Play action play here. We're going to call our typical cover 4 beater because that does look like that's what he's just going to call here. And, I mean, hey, that's what we will adjust to that, and that's fine. That is totally fine. He tried, I ain't gonna lie, he tried to switch stick me right there. He almost had it. I ain't gonna lie, he almost had that. Is he gonna have enough, what's it call it though, to he's gonna have enough discipline to not switch stick on this though? Let's see. I wanna see what he's got. Let's see. We out though. Let's get it, big Bo. Let's get it, Bo. Great job. Great job. Great job. I'm literally gonna snap this. I'm not even gonna give him a chance. Nope. We out. All right, this time I was about to say that time I'm gonna slide because I didn't want to have something happen. So that time I'm gonna slide for sure. All right. So now look, it's a tied ball game. It's 5th and goal. All we got to do now here is get in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Get in the end zone. He definitely on offense. He's running some things that, might, give us some problems or whatever. But let's get right. Let's go over here and score. And, that puts us at advantage if we score. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let's get that done. I'm trying to set this up properly. No, he overthrew him. No. Okay, wait. This might actually be something, but he might be able to have a chance to hold the ball. I don't want this to be how the run ends. Please don't have this be how the run ends. Please. Yes, it worked. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Yes, I clicked on him so I could run safety because he thought he was going to get sacked. Let's go. That worked exactly how I wanted it to. Yes, that's exactly how I wanted that to work. That worked perfect. Literally to perfection right there. Oh my goodness, that worked to perfection. Literally perfection. Perfection, bro. All right, we can't fumble it now. Let's go. Come on. No, please don't pick it. Oh my god. He picked it. I'm an idiot. Chat, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. The fact that he didn't fumble that is crazy. And the fact that we didn't pick that is also kind of crazy too. But hey. Oh, I'm an idiot. Bro. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, well, look, we gotta play defense smart. Play defense smart, boys. Don't do anything. Pick. Because I saw it. He threw it way too. If he threw that earlier, he would have had that. Genuinely, if he threw that earlier, he would have had that for sure. But this last game, look at me making it harder on myself, being dumb. He got freight train or something? What the heck? He just, I mean, it is, to be fair, it is post-Zempic, it is Don Terry Poe. Like, I'm not saying nothing about that, but I have contains on the field. Contain the quarterback, please. Please contain the quarterback. Like, I'm not asking y'all to do too much when it comes to that. Please contain the quarterback. He didn't throw the underneath. We literally gave him the underneath like the entire way. Like, he's probably about to run the ball here. Yep. Quarterback draw. It's totally fine. See? Perfect. Don't let him get the yards. We're good. All right, we literally cannot. We can't give up a 15-yard pass or a 10-yard run here. We got to get stingy. So hopefully we don't do that. And if we do that to the best of our ability, we win this game. I'm not even necessarily worrying about a touchdown right now. We win this game if we do that. So we should be all right, though. But oh, no. Oh, he didn't get it. Okay, he's got to score a touchdown. He literally has to score a touchdown. He has to score a touchdown. I mean, he could tie the game up, like, if he just gets a thing, but I think he's going to go for the touchdown. That would be very silly of him to not go for the touchdown because otherwise the game is over, right? Good tackle. Game over. Game over. That is game. Whoo, I just made that so just way harder than it needed to be, boys. I needed to make that be way harder than it needed to be. Now, we did this in the last video. If you guys made it all the way to this point, comment 5 to 4. Comment the score 5 to 4, like 5-4. Comment that if you made it this far in the video, boys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that, man. That last game, I made that a lot harder than it needed to be, but we did get it completed, man. Hopefully that means our efforts, especially for that last game, our efforts will be met with the rightful compensation, right? Like, we definitely I pulled this 88 plus. I have these too, but the most important thing, I pulled this 88 plus and this 90 plus on the way done to this. Like, I didn't open these. Like, these aren't part of the actual run. What's part of the run is the 93 plus, and then what we get out of this pack, which I think is a 90 and a 93, or a 90 and 3 93s. Oh, it's only 3 93s now. Okay, so we basically got 4 93s from that. So that is a W if you ask me. But let's go ahead and open up the rest of these, man. Let's see if we get anything. A combine player that is a 90 overall, Mozzie Smith. I will gladly take that. We're going to sell him for about, just put him up for, honestly, probably about 18. I will take that. That's profit regardless. We got a plus out of that. Hopefully all of our packs are pluses. That would be very nice. It would definitely be very nice. I would be very happy about that. I thought that was going to be higher than a 90 because that animation, I'm not going to lie, the animations be kind of tricking me sometimes because it's all based on the length of the animation, right? Like, if only the animation was, it was like more of a tell, but it's okay. 93 pluses, this is where we were going to try to hit on the most. I haven't pulled a team of the year out of these. I've only pulled combines out of these. So we do get a Quinshawn Judkins right there. How much are these selling for at this point? Still about 100K? Yeah, about 120-ish. So I'll put them up for about 120, maybe about 120. I'll do 124. That's perfect for that. We definitely get our points or our coins there, but we still have 3 more packs. We still have 3 more opportunities to get something good. I haven't gotten the LTD out of here. That would be kind of crazy if we got that in this video. So we get a 93 James Pierce, again, probably about a 120. Yeah, about a 120K profit. So again, at minimum, what is that, about 480K? At minimum, obviously, like pre-tax, like when you take the tax into account, it's probably more like what, like probably close to about 450, 440, 430, around that range. But still, that's still a pretty good. They just gave me James Pierce back to back. That's still pretty good profit though. Like, I'm not mad at that at all. Not at all. So let's see. Can we get lucky out of our last pack? Again, I have not seen any team of the week pulls out of this. I mean, I've seen other people get it, but for myself, because I've done 3 flawless. This is my 3rd flawless since the week refresh, right? This is literally my 3rd flawless. So I would have thought, like, I would have got a team of the year, but we literally just got 2 Quinshawn Judkins and 2 James Pierces. So, I mean, again, can't complain because, again, at the end of the day, it is coins. It is, you know, good profit and all that, but I wanted team of the year. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see the team of the year, try to get a team of the year pool. It is what it is. Our players are actually selling right now, so we're going to be well over 13 million once everything sells. That's a W if you ask me, my boys, man. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Again, we are so close to 3,000 subscribers. And I can't do it without you, boys, man. Again, greatly appreciate it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. We'll catch y'all in the next video, boys. Peace.